What's up, Space Cadets? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Empyrion Galactic Survival Let's Play. This is episode 19, and I was getting some major frame rate issues, especially when in my hangar, and I found out that it was, as always, it's always because of shadows. I got, going from shadows high to shadows medium, got me 30 frames per second. It went from 25 to like 60. So we're going to stick with those. It barely makes an impact. You guys, after me mentioning it, you won't even remember it. It doesn't even matter. As a matter of fact, I think it looks better because there was some shadows in here that I really didn't like. I never mentioned them, but I never liked it. Like, look, you see how dark it is in these areas? I never liked that. And like, look at how dark that looks. I know it's realistic because the light's not hitting it the proper way, but I don't want to put like lights in every single corner of the base anyway. Now, if I could play shadow quality with good FPS, I would probably leave it on high. But what I'm trying to say is, there's a good reason to take it off. Yeah. So anyway, you know what? I'm gonna leave it on for now. We'll see how it does outside of my hangar. I have a feeling it's only in the hangar, but I don't like this like dark areas, but whatever. Anyway, so Philip W, thank you very much. He told me how to make it always daytime. You go to you hit your tilde key, which is right below the escape, and you do debug menu, all one word. That enables debug menu. Once you've done that, you press escape. You got a little hand coming out of a cloud here. You do that, global time, boom. I can make it daytime, I can make it nighttime, I can set the time to whatever I want. Now, I'm not going to abuse this and spawn stuff in or do anything crazy like that. And I wouldn't even mess with the time if I wasn't making videos. But the fact of the matter is I'm making videos and they're too dark and it's really annoying. So we're gonna do debug menu again, and that will disable it. And so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'm not going to mess around with the lights on my ship. A couple of you guys lamented the fact that I was going to be dealing with lights again. Doesn't seem like a very popular choice for the Let's Play, so we will not be doing it. I'll do it at some point, maybe on camera, maybe off, I'm not sure, but it's not going to be today. So let's go ahead and grab some food. Right there. Grab a couple things of food. Get some oxygen. You know, it's funny, I lost all my oxygen bottles. Not funny, I lost all my oxygen bottles when I died. And I had to, like, wait for a bunch of oxygen. I've got oxygen containers over there. Oh, also, you guys gave me so many good tips last video. Okay, so check this out. In miscellaneous, we want to get hydrogen fuel packs. Because when you get hydrogen fuel packs, you can make large, not large fuel packs, but you can make fusion cells. Okay? Now, I think you get, I don't think you have to power to get hydrogen fuel packs. I really don't remember. But it get, whatever, you make like, I haven't done this in a while. You get the hydrogen generator and you put it down and then you can get hydrogen fuel packs. And you can combine those hydrogen fuel packs with large fuel packs and get fusion cells. Now, the hydrogen bottles and the large fuel packs put together, the hydrogen bottle has a fuel value of 15. If you multiply that times 10, that's 150. Large fuel packs have a fuel value of 150. So these together already have a fuel value of 300. So you're not gaining any fuel with the fusion cell, but the thing is the fusion cell takes up less space. And also, if you don't have to power the thing that makes the fuel packs, then you're actually gaining fuel. You know what? I'm going to go a little bit off script here. I was going to go right to space, but now I'm really curious about how this works. I haven't messed around with this in quite a long time. I don't think you have to power the hydrogen generator. I don't think you have to, but I'm not sure. You might have to. I really don't know. Converts H2O into oxygen. Converts H2O into oxygen, and hydrogen bottles must be deployed in water. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our other base, and when we're going back to our other base, we are actually going to spawn in our new small vessel. This is what I was waiting for. This took me about an hour, like 2 hours today, hour and a half to like get situated and get ready, but we do have it now, so let's go ahead and spawn it in. This is an interesting small vessel. It looks cool. I mean, honestly, that's kind of why I'm using it. The thing looks phenomenally cool, okay? But the problem is it's a little bit big. It's a big target for enemies, and it's also got some areas here where if these get hit, you know, you can maybe lose a whole wing. You know, it could be a problem with that. So that is a problem. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch of... here, let's do this right now. If you take out your multi-tier tool and you look at one of these blocks and you hold down Shift, you can see right there on the right-hand side it says upgrade steel block to hardened steel block, and I need 1 hardened steel plate. Now, these blocks have 50 hit points. If you upgrade them to hardened steel blocks, they have 200 hit points. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this thing out of combat for the next couple videos, but I'm going to start working on getting hardened steel plates, and I'm gonna plate this bitch up. I'm gonna armor it up. So really quick, before we go back to our base and put down the hydrogen thingy, let's come in here and show you around. It's got a little place for people to sit. It's got some refrigerators. It's got an O2 station. There's the fuel thingies, the generator, more O2 station, the O2 bottle holder thingies, and more fuel. Up here is the small ammo boxes. This takes you into the cockpit. And it's a pretty cool ship. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit slow. I like my ships to be fast because when they're... No, hold on, I got to take this. All right, sorry about that. I had to take that phone call. All right, so anyway, this thing's going to be a little bit slow. I usually like to be able to dodge with my small vessels. But to be perfectly honest, I couldn't find a small vessel I really liked that as much. And whatever. It's going to be a big target, but whatever. It should be fun either way. So yeah, so that's our small vessel. So let's get in this sucker. And let's put some fuel in it. Where's the fuel stations? Fridge, flare, fuel tanks is what I'm looking for. And there we go. Turn that on, and here we go. I mean, it doesn't move that bad for a big ship, but it's not going to be dodging like I'm used to. This thing is not going to be great at dodging, unfortunately. It's just something we're going to have to use. I mean, it's not ideal for combat. It seems like it's more for multiplayer, but it does come with 2 rocket launchers, 2 railguns, and 2 Gatling guns. So we're going to use it because it's really cool. It's very distinct from like when I was looking through all the small vessels, like they kind of all look the same. I mean, like this one's the one I already had. This one's too basic. That one's that one. This one's pretty cool, but it looks just like the one I had last season. That one's too big. This one's okay. Maybe I'll do that one at some point. And this one I actually spawned in a test world, and the reason I didn't use this one is because it will not fit in my capital vessel. And then the rest of these, you know, kind of all look a little bit the same. That one's not bad. I mean, there's some of these I can get, but none of them looked as cool as this one. So that's why I went with this one. And this thing's going to get hammered because I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be able to dodge. So it's absolutely necessary that before we go to try and attack any bases, we armor this thing up. And we're not going to be attacking bases today, so we should be okay. Okay, so let's come on in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to open that up. Come on down here. We'll also be able to grab some oxygen. So we're going to put this down here. It's supposed to be in water, so there, it's in water. Okay, so yeah, it does have to be powered. So I'm assuming you get a lot of hydrogen bottles for the kind of power you put into it. Okay, let me know if I'm missing anything here, because I've been known to miss things before. Okay, we're going to go over this one more time. A large fuel pack takes 50 Promethean pellets and outputs 2. This thing takes 50 Promethean pellets and outputs 2. And it gives 300 fuel where this is 150 fuel. So this is the same Promethean pellets, but double the fuel. Same output count. Okay? Now the difference in fuel is 150. Now if I take 10 hydrogen bottles, I will get 150 fuel value with fuel packs, hydrogen fuel packs. Or I can take those 10 hydrogen bottles and put them in here and get that 150 fuel, the same I would have gotten out of the hydrogen fuel pack, but it goes into the fusion cell fuel pack, you know, the fusion cell pack, which like condenses your fuel, which is good. That's really good. So what I'm trying to say is these two put together, Jesus Christ, shut up, phone. These two put together equals the exact same fuel as the fusion cell. Here's where this is a problem. It costs power to get the hydrogen bottles. So if these two, if a hydrogen bottle and if 10 hydrogen bottles and 50 Promethean pellets are equal to 300 fuel exactly. That's all equal to what I could have got from over here. That means any of the power this oxygen hydrogen generator is using is wasted. Now, I also get O2 bottles out of this. And this thing seems to last for a long time. So this, like, waste of fuel is probably almost nothing. It's probably really, 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 really small. I'm not going to do any math here, but this thing's going to run for a long time. It's going to run for 16 hours and 33 minutes. Yeah, 16 hours and 33 minutes on these. I don't know. I don't like losing anything for no reason. So I don't know if I like that or not. But you guys let me know in the comments what you think. Have you done the math? What kind of fuel are we losing there? It doesn't seem like it's a lot, but I don't know. I guess it could be. I don't think it is, though. I don't think it's a lot. You're definitely losing fuel. That's a fact. Unless I'm totally leaving this up to you guys. I could be missing something. It would not be the first time. Let me know if I'm missing something. But from what I'm reading, you're definitely losing fuel. You're definitely wasting fuel. It's just a very small amount, and you're getting much more condensed fuel cells. So, yeah, let me know what you think about that. That's pretty interesting. Let's go to space, man. Forget all this crap. Let's get off this planet. We got to get out of here. I think I'm going to make extra hydrogen. You know what we should do? When we come back, we should find some water, maybe over there, and make, like, a whole nother, like, separate base. Actually, we could probably connect it to the base somehow, but maybe make some kind of separate base and put down multiple hydrogen thingies and oxygen thingies and just put down a lot of them, because right now we only have one. Right now we only have one hydrogen generator, one oxygen generator, one water generator. We should probably put down like 5 of each or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. Possibly. So this thing barely fits. And yes, it fits. I tried it. Man, but it barely fits. I think, whoa. I'm wondering if the guy who made it, like, made it specifically so this thing would just fit. Man, it barely fits, dude. All right, let's get going. Oh, we need to know what kind of guns this thing takes. Not that we're gonna be using it right now. I'm just kind of curious. Weapons, Gatling. We need 15 mil rail and 135 millimeter. What is this MSL SV stuff? I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know if that's supposed to matter to me or not, but okay. So engineering, is that where it's gonna take me a little while to get. Oh, we're not gonna do the lights either. We'll do the lights some other time. We will do the lights some other time. Like I said, maybe on camera, maybe off. I don't know. We'll see. I've been spending a lot of time in this game off camera. It's starting to get a little bit much. I might have to do some more stuff on camera. I'm trying not to make it a boring Let's Play, but the grind is real in this game, even with all the things I have going for me. Let's put this food away quickly before it goes bad. I mean, I know the cans last for quite a while, but we might as well put it away now before we forget. Okay, so it should be around here somewhere. Wait a minute, you don't have refrigerators by the plant life? What the hell? Well, we've got room here. I'll probably put down my own refrigerators then. That's not acceptable. Yeah, that goes outside. Yeah, that's not acceptable. We need we need stuff down there. What the hell? Like, well, I guess the idea is you bring it up to the kitchen, right? And dining area, I guess. I mean, at least it's close. All right. Let's put this stuff in here. We'll put this stuff in here. We've got 8 of these. Let's go ahead. All right, so we're gonna go to one of the planets. I'm not quite sure which one yet. Probably Skillin, because I want to get blue crystals. But what I want to do is I want to have outposts on those planets. Okay, and outposts are going to be bases. Now, yes, I know this thing is a floating base. I get that. I don't care. I still want bases because I like them. And a lot of these base prefabs look really cool. I've already made this one. So I think we're going to make this one next. So we're going to go to the factory, dump these in here, and start production, and boom, it's done. Okay. And it's done. All right, so we need to find our oxygen container thingies. I saw an oxygen thingy over here. Is that where the bottle thing, the bottle holders are too? No. You hear that? Sounds like guns are trying to go off. Now, someone else told me that these turrets right here are not for PvP. They will shoot at stuff. And I'm wondering if I did turn them on to see if they would shoot at anything. So those are the only things that are turned on. So they must be trying to shoot at something. I don't know why they can't shoot at something though, because I put the bullets, I put the ammo in the where it was supposed to go. In the I put the ammo in the ammo box. Why can't they shoot? 8.3? Oh, was it 8.3? Maybe it was something else. I thought it was 8.3. Oh, it's 5.8. Okay, that's where I messed up. Okay, so the sentry guns are shooting at stuff. Basically, I'm going to use the sentry guns on the bottom to shoot at predators. But they can't shoot at anything because they don't have the proper bullets in there. I guess I might as well take those bullets out. I just kind of put the wrong bullets in there. Okay, what else? Let's do the O2 supply thing. Excuse me. There we go. Fill these bad boys up. We don't have a ton of oxygen. Yeah, we're going to go to Skillin, because Skillin's where we're going to get more warp fuel. Actually, I put the warp fuel in the warp drive without you, so let me show you how I did that, and we will get started after that. Man, we're almost done with this video already. Damn it. Maybe I'll cut some stuff up. I really want to... I'm getting to Skillin today one way or another. Actually, yeah, we're getting to Skillin today. Probably won't put down the base, though. Probably put down the base next episode. Cage, what the hell are you doing, man? Pay attention. What are you going for? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Warp core. So there's the warp core right there. And there's all the blue crystals. They don't stack, obviously. And let's go warp, guys. It's time to warp, people. Okay, so I just went and got some oxygen. So let's do this and this and this. And let's turn on... Oh, another guy told me that... turning on the thrusters and turning them off doesn't mean anything if you're not flying. That's totally not true. And I'll show you right now. So power left, 6150. I'm going to turn on these thrusters right here. All right, watch this. 5814. So you see? I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's something. You know? It's a few hours worth of fuel. So yeah, it definitely matters. So, and if I turn on all of these... all of the thrusters. I was at 61 minutes, or 61 hours, now I'm at 34 hours. So the thrusters absolutely do matter. I think they matter in spaces. Actually, I don't think they matter in space, now that I think about it. In space, I don't think it matters. If I turn off the thrusters in space, it's just because I'm trying to, you know, force a habit. I'm trying to keep in habit. Because, you know, if I get used to not turning them off, then when I come back to, you know, atmosphere... I might have, oh, look at those clouds. That's pretty nice. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, so that's why I do it. Yeah, in space it doesn't matter. That's true. Okay. And we are in orbit. Okay, so, press K. No warp locked. I forget how to warp. Press M. And where are we going? We're going to Skillin. Lock target. Now that it's locked, we go towards the target. We get up to 50 meters a second. Oh, I think it's that blue arrow. Yep. There's Skillin. 50 meters a second. Press K. And warp. Okay, now one thing we're going to do is we're going to turn our turrets on because... There we go. Because I don't know what's going to happen here. And this thing is lumbering. This thing is lumbering. It's you know, if I start getting attacked, it could be difficult to get this thing out of here. And it's not armored either. At least I don't think it's armored. And I don't have any ammo for my pulse laser, which, you know, the pulse laser is not really that useful because what it's going to do is it's going to blow the shit out of anything you shoot it out of. So if I wanted to see that, like, space station on the right, if I wanted to shoot at that, it'd be cool. I'd blow the hell out of it and it would be awesome, but I'm going to lose a lot of the loot. So I might do it anyway just because it'll be cool, but I'm not all about losing the loot, you know? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get on here, we're going to grab some blue crystals, and then we're going to look for a good spot to set up a forward operating base. We'll set up the forward operating base next episode, but for this episode, I do want to get the blue crystals. The reason I came to Skrillin first is because Skrillin is like the best place for blue crystals. So that is the reason. It's not an overly hostile place. I mean, it's kind of dangerous, but it's not like some of the other planets we're going to end up going to. Alright, here we go. There we are. Oh, we got some towers over there. We're going to avoid them. Going to kind of go down. Let's see what kind of minerals or what kind of ores they have on Skillin. I don't remember. Oh, not much of anything, really. Well, we should probably find a promethium deposit. That way I can work on fuel while I'm, on the planet. Yeah, you know what? Let's put our base... Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have brought a friggin' auto miner with us. Damn it. No, I'm pretty sure I didn't grab any. Ah, well. We'll set up our base. We'll, next time we come here, we'll grab some... We'll throw the auto miner down. It's not like the auto miner is really that useful, to be honest, on this planet. Because when you leave the planet... I don't know if this is true, but I think when you leave the planet, all your stuff stops working on the planet. Oh, we're shooting at the drone. You see that? All right. So the turrets are working. That's nice. Man, this thing is a beast. Look at it. Oh, look at that big thing. The big gun's looking at things. Oops. As I crash into the barrier. I gotta get some stuff for those big guns. They're kind of overkill, I think, but still. It's pretty cool. Now this would be a nice place to stay, but there's I don't like that promethium deposit being so close to a base. And I might as well try. Might as well do it. Let's do it. Debug menu. And there. And there. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Now I always close down debug menu. Now, do I have to close down debug menu? I don't know. I do it because I don't want to get any kind of unfair advantage, maybe being invincible or anything. Can I leave debug menu on without, as long as I don't spawn anything in, I'm not taking advantage. I would just prefer to leave it on if I could. This prominence class is ridiculous. Burbrusk, if you're still watching my Let's Play, man, oh my god. This thing is freaking ridiculous. This might be a good spot to... Oh no, there's a promethium deposit over there. Let's stay by that one. I'm actually going to put down the base too. Oh, I can't shoot this weapon on planets. The pulse laser. So. I passed it. Did I get another one? No, that's it. How many's on this planet? 4, okay. We should be okay. We gotta make some more ammo. That's what we need to do. Oh, you see the little scorpion guys? So these drones are just getting their asses handed to them. I'm trying to look for a good place to put the base. Okay, I think I see a good place to put the base. It's a little bit too close to the enemy bases, although they're not gonna mess with them. Alright, so let's oh, so look at that power left. So 1677. So let's look what happens when we turn. Gravity's what, 80% here, I guess. Let's turn the turrets off and see if that helps with the power. Yep, it does. Okay. Okay, so what kind of bullets are those guns taking? It's very important that we keep those. Those turrets that are shooting right now are the best, in my opinion. And they're out of bullets. That's not good. That's really not good. What kind do they take? What are they called? They're minigun turrets, right? I love the minigun turrets. Yeah, minigun turrets. So they take 15 mil. All right, let's get some 15 mil going. Very important. They're probably not as bad off as it looks. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I brought enough stuff for it. Maybe 15 mil. 15 mil. Yep, we got enough for 15 mil. Okay. And do we even want to use the other guns? I don't even think we need the big guns. Like, what do we need them for? Well, we should probably work on this. Work with the sentry guns. 5.8 mil. 5.8 mil. 5.8 mil. Oh, it's that kind. Okay. Make 100 of those. Maybe not 100. Like 50. Okay. Let's see if these guns have any bullet. Basically, what's happened is because we have so many miniguns, I feel like they probably have a lot of bullets in them. So even though like there's no more bullets in my ammo case, they're probably all in the miniguns. Oh no, the ammo they're out. All right, we got to get these things. We got to get these things loaded up. How do we get out of here? Yeah, we got to get these things loaded up. This is not good. Oh, they're still shooting. So some of them must have ammo in them. But they're going to be out soon. Video's going a little long, but that's okay. There we go. Where's the ammo casing? Is this it? Cargo, ammo. There you go. Are they going to reload? Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. They've got their ammo. At least I think, right? Large ammo box. Ammo's in there. I'm surprised they didn't reload. Can I sit in this? No. Okay. Let's put down our base and call it a video, man. This is going really long. Okay. Oh, you know what? The base is going to be hard to protect, too. I've got to know what the base needs. Crap. Oh, well. Alright, so we're going to put the base right over here. It's a perfect place for it. Alright, let's just put the base down. To hell with it. We'll deal with it. Wish I knew which area was like the front of the base and stuff. Why can't I put it down like this? I have to put it like this? Why? Whatever. I don't care that much. Okay, guys. We are just about ready to end this video. I'm going to put some ammo in the base. I've given the base power, and now I'm going to give it some ammo. And then we'll be calling a video. I wasn't supposed to put down the base today, was I? Oh, well. We got a lot done today. That's good. I'll cut out some boring crap for this video. Alright, so let's go to the base. We got to name this thing. What do you want to name this thing, guys? What do you think? Something, something outpost. I don't know. Something, something, something dark side. Alright, so where's the ammo box? Let's look around. Got O2 station, pretty cool. We got a spawning thingamabob. We got some decoration blocks that do nothing. We got some storage. We got a large constructor. We'll have to put a regular constructor, an advanced constructor in there. Got some storage. A little dark, but it's alright. It must be because it's black. Got the growing plots. Pretty nice growing plot. I like that. We got some O2 storage. We got some that. Here we go. Put that in there. Cannon. There we go. Cannon should be fine. I don't know if there's drone bases when like you go on another planet. So that's interesting. I don't know. Oh, that thing grabbed all the ammo, didn't it? Alright, whatever. I'll make some more ammo before we leave here. There was something else I was wondering. Yeah, it's a pretty small base. I mean, I don't know why this is a cloning chamber. That should be a healing chamber. I'm gonna put a healing chamber in there. I'm gonna replace this with an advanced constructor. And other than that, I think it's a pretty cool base. You'll do something with some lights or something. Maybe I'll mess around with the lights, like put that like that in range. Nah, that kind of made it worse. Put the intensity back up. Yeah, that's better. That actually makes the room look good. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, guys. I'm going to call this one here. That is going to be it for episode 19. We'll see you next time for episode 20. Till then, take it easy.